Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Living Big with Big Reg, where we talk sports, life, and everything under the sun. We're here to have fun. Quick stream. I'm not going to keep you here long. Just a couple things I had on my mind that I wanted to get off. Pause. And I want to get out there, have a conversation, and let the people know how I feel about a few things, right? To kick this off, first thing I want to talk to you about Deadpool 3. Now, the excitement for Deadpool 3 is ramping up something crazy. I don't know if everybody's seen it, but but we are getting Wolverine in the yellow suit. It's going to be lit. I'm excited about the clips I've seen. It's going to be a fun movie. We're also getting Elektra in this movie, so it's going to be interesting to see where things go and how they do this. Now, it looks like it may be a battle at the TVA. We'll see. But Deadpool and Wolverine, they have a clip of them fighting where it looks like Wolverine sticks the claws through Deadpool's body, lifts him up, slams him down. Absolutely amazing situation. What is up, Mr. J? How you doing? Hope all is well. Hold on, give me 1 minute. All right, I am back. I'm sorry about that. Had a little mishap there. Um. Anyway, as I was saying, what up, Mr. J? I hope all is well. Hope you're having a great day. I hope your week has started off fire. I did not get to my Monday morning motivation, so I apologize for that. But I hit you with a Tuesday morning motivation tomorrow. I slept in late this morning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on vacation. Took a late one. You know, stayed late. Got my Z's on. Feel me? But Deadpool 3. The rumors continue. It's looking like a Halle Berry storm may be showing up. So it's and in the clip of Deadpool and Wolverine going at it, you can see a 20th Century Fox sign in the ground being destroyed. Now, to me, that could mean that he's going back, Deadpool's going back and destroying all all of the 20th Century Fox stuff. So I would absolutely love that. As I said, they're going to include Elektra. She's been confirmed so far. Um, Wolverine with the yellow suit. So I think they're leaving parts of his past out, like when he died and things like that. But they are going to introduce some new parts of his character, which is awesome. Everybody loves Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it. Um, we getting what up, B squared in the building. Nuke gonna rot on the tight. Yeah, exactly. That was exactly my thinking. I'll be getting into that soon. But bringing up this whole Deadpool 3, I want y'all to leave in the comments some other characters you'd like to see from the 20th Century Fox version of Marvel in this Deadpool movie, and how would you like them to go forward? It's looking like it's going to be heavy on mutants, which is awesome. Um, I'd love to see where it goes. I'd even love to see, since it looks like the TVA might be involved, maybe a Deadpool Loki crossover. With that, not, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I just think it'll be pretty cool. I'd love to see that. Just pushing ideas, because this thing is going to be the most hyped up movie. Like, everybody's dying to see this thing. It's going to be amazing. And there's some crossovers that they can do with this that's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to heat up. It's going to heat up quick. And I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it to heat up. Your boy's going to have a grand time watching this. Like, you have no clue. This is getting the making of being one of those movies that I watch over and over and over. You know, they have those few. When they come out, you can't watch it once. You got to watch it about 5 times. Make sure you catch everything. Enjoy the best parts. Deadpool 3. And then with the pushing the time up for release, oh, absolutely loved it. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna hold you here long, but let's hit the topic that everybody showed up for, right? Nuke to the Titans. Doesn't matter. To me, not one bit. There's really only one person who should really be worried about Nuke to the Titans. Aside from that one person, nobody else should really care. The Titans, the Titans might battle now. I seen some people saying the Titans might battle the Jags for that AFC South division now. I'm putting my money on the Texans over both of those teams. Yep, I said it. I'll take the Texans over both of them teams. Jags, I get it. Second year with their head coach, Jags are going to be pretty good. But I'll take the Texans over both of them. What up, Mike? Open mic with OTR Mike. My guy in the building showing up. Hey, listen, for those who don't know, we got 3 streamers in the building. We got Jada6. That man does his thing on his channel, here and on Twitch. We got Mr. Bazel. He does his thing. He just got married too. Congratulations to you, brother. Happy for y'all. Open mic with OTR Mike and now Mr. Hendo, Mr. The Rogue Pop. These, you know what I'm saying? These guys right here, they goats in the game. Goats in the game. I love watching every one of their channels. Tune in, check them out, because I know I do. That's all I'm saying. Just trying to give you some good advice. Now, Hendo, you said Ryan Tannehill cares. Maybe, but they're trying their hardest to push Tannehill out. In my eyes, they're getting young guy after young guy. They want to replace Tannehill. So I don't know how much he really cares. I mean, I'm sure he'll be happy to have another weapon next to Treylon Burks, but the one guy I think cares, if I'm being honest, the one guy I feel really cares about Nuke going to the Titans, or should care, Marlon Humphrey. Marlon's got to travel to London, play at an awkward time, and now doing that, he has to cover Nuke. Oh, Lord. Jesus. That's going to be a long morning for Marlo. Simply because Nuke don't need to get open to catch the ball. Nuke catch radius is through the roof. Like, his catch radius is one of a kind great. It's actually rather savage. Like, kind of scary. It's kind of a scary thing. You're right. They don't have a suitable replacement, but they're trying. They're not. The Titans aren't afraid to stick one of these young guys in there and say, "You're the guy. Show us what you can do." Because we all know Tannehill isn't the most consistent QB out there. nor will he ever be. Can he give you some stuff, help you make it to the playoffs? Yes. Can he help you get over the hump in the playoffs? No. Even with Nuke. Like I can't. I can't do it. His description of what he wanted in his next team did not match at all. At all. I think at the end of the day, what happened was there was the description of the team, and then there was the payday, right? He's an aging player, and at the end of the day, he said, okay, well, if y'all not going to pay me at least decent money to come win the chip, give me the big money, and I'll just take that. And after a number of people have already stated, check Engraving Vids, check Hendo, check LBHT. We kind of blocked the Chiefs and Bills from getting nuked because what we paid OBJ. And he pretty much looked at that and said, well, if Odell getting that, then what do I get? Because I've actually been playing a little more than him. He hasn't played in, a year and a half. So it was like, let me get that bread. His agent was like, pay my guy. Pay him now and pay him handsomely. And the Titans were willing to give up the money. Now, it was the Titans and I forgot what the other team was, but it was only two teams really checking for Nuke once he hit free agency, which is kind of a scary thought. So that's why I said, who really cares? Because other teams could have had him. As a free agent, if anybody really cared, anybody could have went and scooped up Nuke. Anybody could have went in there and said, I'll pay you, or they could have given him an incentive-laden deal where they brought in this guy for a big championship push. You think the Jets didn't have the money to add another weapon? Like, you think Washington couldn't add another weapon, even though they got Sam Howell at quarterback? We're just going to let that go. There's plenty of teams that got the bread and could have said, hey, come on in here, especially in the NFC. Because the NFC is a weak conference right now. If I'm any free agent chasing a ring, I would have looked for a top NFC team because that's the easier way to the Super Bowl. Now, I get it. Once you get there, you got to meet the big dog from the AFC, whoever that ends up being, and that's going to be a nightmare. We'll see what happens. I personally am hoping it's Baltimore, but as everyone here knows, I have my reserves on the Ravens. I think they're a bit overrated. Just to hear, right? I'll say 15 to 17. It should be where we are in NFL rankings. I stand by that only because of all those top teams. We have the most question marks, right? You look the roster up and down, the most questionable team by far. Who's the number 2 corner? Can Kyle Hamilton cover? Can Pat Queen build on what he did on the end of last year? Can we generate a pass rush? Will we have a left guard that's actually good? And will our receivers stay healthy? Now, that goes for our running backs too. I mean, JK's looked good since, last year since coming back, but can they stay healthy? And I don't think we have to question if LJ can stay healthy. I think Lamar Jackson will be there. I think he'll be healthy. And like I said, a healthy Lamar Jackson is automatically a minimum of 10 wins based off that man's skill, ability, and the way he can carry a team by himself. But that's still, to me, with that amount of question marks that I think people are overlooking, it says to me that the Ravens may not belong in the conversation with the big dogs of the AFC. Just saying. There's other teams that can fill that spot now, with rosters being so stacked. Like the Broncos. How big of a turnaround can they have if Russ returns back to himself with Sean Payton there? You never know. I think all these teams have a viable conversation for that top spot. I'm not going to count us out completely. I just think preseason wise, or, if you're talking early on, I think we're a little overrated. Now we might get into the season and go ham. we might get into the season and go crazy. And in which y'all can quote me on this. I will get on a live stream and walk back everything I've said about our question marks and where I feel this team should be ranked. Because then that'll be different. We'll be in action, making moves, doing things, and we'll really see at that point. I just don't want to. I guess I'm part of that crowd that doesn't want to get overhyped about what we have in front of us and then end up disappointed, right? Because we've suffered disappointments over the last several years. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and suffer more disappointment for something that we knew was coming. Unfortunately, that's what's going on with Titans fans because they get nuked, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, we just signed a big name wide receiver, aging big name wide receiver, who, yes, he put up 700 plus yards in only 9 games, which is amazing. But is he going to give you only 9 games again? Because if so, that means he's not going to be there for the playoffs. And who's to say you actually win your division if he's only there for 9 games, right? You can't win a division when you're banking on one guy and he's not there. So that's why I say Nuke's not a big deal. And the only person need to be worried about him is Marlowe, because we play them early in the season. I think he'll be there early in the season. He'll probably be just getting his stride. And with that being the case, that London game being worn out, somebody's gonna have to get my boy some over the top help. I better see Marcus Williams in the area. You know what? I'm okay with Marcus Williams free roaming. Let's really put Kyle Hamilton to the test, right? Let him help Marlowe. Have him double team with Marlowe, and maybe that's the way Kyle, gets better. Speaking of the YouTube GOATs, Mr. Sip the Tally Films, Coach Evans, check him out. And if you ain't gonna check out Sip the Tally Films, check out more Sip the Tally Films. Where they for the streets, baby. They for the streets over there. He's doing a power ranking right now. 32 teams in 32 days. And he just did the Jets. And I don't have a problem with agreeing with it. I told Coach I think the Ravens should have been in that 15 area. But we'll see where they go. I feel like he got the purple shades on over there. I think Coach got the purple shades on. That's right, JD, for the streets. I think Coach got the purple shades on, you know what I'm saying, sipping on that purple Kool-Aid. But, like I said, and Coach, you might have to watch it back to catch what I said, but for the most part, I think we're a little overrated. I think there's a lot of question marks. I think we got more question marks than most of the top teams in the AFC. Hendo, what do you mean, sir? What do you mean, sir? If you're calling me out to debate this one, listen, we can do this anytime on your show. Let me know when you're streaming, right? And I will gladly come up there and defend what I'm saying. 100%. 100% I'll defend it. When no questions asked. I'll get up there, whether it be your show, Coach show, LBA show. I don't care who it is, right? I will come up there and I will defend what I'm saying, because I understand why you need me to defend it, because it's a little out there. But you know me. Y'all know me well enough by now. My opinion gets a little crazy. Not at all, sir. Not at all. I'm always there. I'm always ready. Listen, as long as we plan it ahead of time, you know I'm in the building for it. You know I'm in the building for it. Like I said, I understand why most people will rank the Ravens higher up, right? But I personally don't think we should be ranked that high up. 15 to 17. I was packing. That's what I'm in Georgia now. I told you, that's why I hit you. I let y'all know on the Discord. I drove 18 hours. You know what I'm saying? 18 hours. 16 to so listen, here's the thing, right? I'm not even gonna sit here and say off the top of my head because I have to go through rosters and make sure I see, you know what I mean? It does. It does. So listen, we weren't just packing, right? We're cleaning the house. I had to get stuff ready for my cat because I got a cat at home. You know, get stuff ready for the kids. So it did take a week. Um, it was a lot going on. On top of that, I was still working. So it was a crazy week. But this week, while I'm here in Georgia, I can stream and I have the free time. Usually, hopefully. Last couple of days I've been real busy, but as long as I know ahead of time, I'll make the time for it and I'll be there. But as far as naming the 16 teams, right? Like you said, naming the 16 teams. I don't think it's so much about for me, all right, for me, it isn't so much about naming the 16 teams in front of them. It's more so about how can we justify the Ravens being ranked that high with that many question marks. Just because when I look around and I'm looking at a lot of the top AFC teams, I don't see as many question marks. Like I look even at some of the NFC teams, like you look at the Eagles, I don't see question marks like that. You look at the Chiefs, I'm not Chiefs, Dolphins, Eagles. Like there's a lot of teams that I'm not questioning a lot of stuff. So I guess mine's is really more so on find me a top team that's ranked that's ranked high that has that many questions. And coach, there's a huge difference. So this is why in my other video I kind of I took a different approach when I was talking about your rankings, because your rankings for me when I was breaking down each of Baltimore's positions, and for me I think I underrate. Maybe it's me underrating, but I don't think some of the positions are as credible in Baltimore as we believe they are. I think we're a little faulty in areas. Um, but I was just thinking when I talk about ranking the team high, I saw a number of things, different power rankings that had Baltimore as a top tier team in the league, and I've always felt even when we signed OBJ, I've always felt that we were around a 15 to 17, you know? So that's just where I stand as far as regular power rankings go. Now, as far as ranking positions, I'm not sure outside of quarterback, and I'll say linebacker. And linebacker, I'm sketchy on because I don't know if I could trust PQ. But outside of quarterback, tight end, and linebacker, I'm not really sure I trust many of our positions as far as ranking the positions. I broke that down in my other video. Y'all go check that out if y'all want to hear exactly what I ranked each position on the Baltimore Ravens roster. But I think we got the number 2 QB room in the league, and that's because I'm putting a lot of weight on the starters. And I put the Chiefs number 1 because that man, Pat Mahomes, is that man. So, and to me, Lamar is the number 2 QB in the league, and Huntley's more viable of a backup than most backups in the league. So I think to me that pushes them to the number 2 QB room in the league. Now, I ranked our tight end room number 5 because we don't know what the deal is with Charlie Kolar. I feel like Andrews is at least a number 4 tight end in the league. Top 3-4. I'll give him 3-4. Maybe even 5, depending on, what guys like Njoku do and how consistent Mark ends up this season. But he's not up there with Kelsey and Kittles. And I don't even know if he's up there with Darren Waller. I really like Darren Waller. I like what he brings to the team. His catching radius is crazy. phenomenal speed. He can make plays after he catches the ball. Mark Andrews is kind of the catch and go down for the most part, unless he's got open field so he can catch and run. But he's not going to break any tackles. He's not shifty, which, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But that's just, I don't know. That's just me. That's just how I feel. Stop the cat. Coach, I know you love you some Mark Andrews. I know you do. But I can't. The man had one crazy season. I can't then turn around and say he belongs in the same conversation as Kelsey and Kittles. Kittles is like, he's all around. He do everything on the field. Kelsey's pretty much unstoppable off the line. So, I mean, where does that put? And then, like I said, I like Darren Waller. I think I like Darren Waller more than Mark Andrews. So it's tough for me. And, I'm a diehard Ravens fan. I love my boys. But Mark Andrews, 4 or 5 for me. 4 or 5. That's just me. 4 or 5. I like David Njoku too, but I don't think he's that good. Yeah, I thought he has a potential to be, but I don't think he's there. But back to our tight end room, Isaiah Likely. He's going to be a huge decision in what happens with our tight end room, right? His ability to catch the ball, make people miss tackles and get that extra yardage. That's huge. Hey, I'm not. I got nothing. Listen, me and Skip. I don't think like Skip. I know I'm a little off the cuff at times, but I just have a different way of seeing things, which provides a different take on this Baltimore thing. That's all. It just provides a little bit of a different take because I guess, like I said, the few years, the last 4 or 5 years of getting close, or especially since having Lamar, it's been a lot of heartbreak and a lot of, well, we're there, but and that stuck with me. That stuck with me over that time. What up, B? Another one. We got all the YouTube goes in here. If y'all don't know, check out Brodney on Lunch Break Hot Take every Wednesday, 7:15. Him and Jose do an amazing job. And tonight at 9, you get to see all them fellas on the roundup, along with Chris Just Joking. They're going to be on there doing the thing. I know I'm going to be tuned in. I never miss a show, so I will be tuned in tonight, checking it out. The show's going to be lit. It always is. Y'all tune in. Oh, and get your tickets. Roundup meetup. If y'all ain't know, I already got mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm being that partying. I might have to break out a dance move or two. Big boys got moves. I got moves. Just saying. Get your tickets. It's going to be fun. Everybody going to be there. It's going to be lit. You know what I'm saying? We out here showing people what life is like. So get your tickets and let's do this. But to back to Bazel's comment, in no way, shape, or form am I on my Skip Bayless stuff, because Skip is next level. Skip is next level nuts. Like, some of the stuff that come out of his mouth make me turn the TV off and just walk away. Like, it made me realize. I watched the show one day, and he said something wild. And I was like, you know what? Now I know why I stick to my YouTube channels. Now I know why I stick to watching them goats, because it's just better TV. It's better TV. Why turn that crap on when you could turn on this greatness on YouTube? When you got a choice, make the right choice. YouTube is here. Let's use it. Let's watch it, because we got some great shows. A1, Coach is hitting us 3 days a week with a call-in show, 5:30. And then he got the countdown at 6. He hit that, boom, bang, right there. They got you. They got you on the Monday night show. Hendo got you 7 days a week. Hendo got you with a show. OTR Mike hitting you with lives randomly. We just out here. The YouTube streets is covered. You ain't got nothing to worry about. TV right there. But as I said when I was called out by Hendo earlier, I'm willing to go on any show, anytime, to defend, my thoughts on the Ravens and where I believe they should be ranked. Right? Not necessarily according to coach's ranking, because he's ranking by position, which gives his rankings a lot more depth. But if I'm ranking by position, like I did in my previous video, I think we're going to a lot lower than what coach has us as well. But what am I to say? Because coach, he do this thing. He studied the film. He break down the tape. So he's got a little more insight. Actually, scratch that. A lot more insight into how these players actually play and what they're going to do to fit the scheme and things of that nature. I just don't have any faith in our wide receiver room or our safety room with Kyle Hamilton specifically, or any cornerback besides Marlon Humphrey, or our pass rushers. The list goes on. The list goes on. Y'all see where I stand. And I don't want to bring back the 7-finger superhero. I'm good. I don't need that. I don't need 7.5 out there giving us 7.5 for anything. I'm good. I like the full 10. 10. Yeah, I like the full 10. I can't do it. It messes me up. Every time I see the glove flopping in the air, it messes me up. I lose all concentration on the game. I don't know what to do. That's all I'm saying. I can't do it. So enjoy free agency or enjoy some other team. Don't come back here. We want to bring back Justin Houston to pass rush. Fine. I'm okay with that. I can do that. I can do Justin Houston. He gave us 9.5 last year, which away should be ashamed of yourself. Still in the half a second, millions of dollars from that man. Millions. It's messed up. Away, go sit in the corner and don't come out. You're on punishment. You are on punishment. And lose weight so you get your speed back. You don't need all that bulky muscle. You don't do nothing. You don't tackle nobody. All I see you do is pick up handfuls of grass. Away, go somewhere and sit down. We don't need it. Just saying. We don't need it. You on punishment. Justice should have body slammed you. I would have supported that 100%. And I would have put out a GoFundMe to make sure he didn't get suspended. Just saying. Just saying. These are just my thoughts, people. I can't control it sometimes. It's how I feel. The man wasn't right. He stole money out of his pocket. You never steal money out of another man's pocket. Just saying. Not a brother. Not a teammate. Can't do it. B, I'm just being real, B. This is how I feel. I'm expressing myself. That's all it is. He can, all right, Ojabo. Let's talk about Ojabo for a second. I'm getting off topic here because I don't even have any more topics lined up. We just gonna talk for a little while. Ojabo. He's got potential. Okay, he showed potential in his one game with what? He had 2 sacks, 1.5, whatever it was. A strip sack too. Yeah, so he showed potential, but can he do it for a full season? When people know he's coming, because an OA might as well be sitting down. Let's be real. Our starting outside linebackers should be Tyus Bowser and Malik Harrison. Fuck. Yep, I said it. Malik Harrison. Yep. Let the young guys rotate. Malik Harrison played a lot at that outside position last year. Let him continue to grow. He's good at setting the edge. If we really believe that Matabike, Travis Jones, and Broderick Washington and Michael Pierce and these guys can step up and provide a push in the middle, then let Malik Harrison go to work on the edge. Let him, because he's not an inside linebacker anymore. He's not that guy. So let him go to work on the edge. Let him try to squeeze the pocket with power moves. you'll have Tice out there for your speed rush. He can also cover. I'm not gonna include the rookies in anything I say because they have to show and prove just like a lot of other guys do. I just don't trust in a way to show up at all. Uh, hopefully, look, hopefully I'm wrong, and Owe could come in and have a spectacular season, absolutely blow the roof off the place, and becomes a monster. I know they're working with a pass rush specialist, so hopefully that makes a difference. Will it? I don't think so, but hopefully it does. I think Owe was just a wasted first round pick, unfortunately, and it's sad, but he was a waste of a pick. Yeah, a big waste of a pick. But that's kind of how this drafting thing goes, right? It's hit and miss. 1 minute, one year you could strike hit it dead on, nail on the head. You got it. You got the guy for years to come. Next year, you could be the worst player you've ever seen. It could be Jamarcus Russell all over again. Not to name anybody specific though, but yeah, it could be Jamarcus all over again. One of them first round picks that he was like, yo, that guy, he gonna be that guy. Oh, no, he not. I'm sorry, Jamarcus. That was sad. It was sad. Bro couldn't stop eating. I don't understand that. I mean, I do. I'm a big boy. I like eating too, but he's a quarterback. I don't know. That man couldn't even stand in the pocket right. How you can't stand in the pocket right? All right, Jamarcus, we're gonna leave you alone too. I'm sorry. I like what you're doing. Post football career. Proud of you. You're doing your thing. Changing lives. Um. Anyway, back to no way. I mean, slow way. I mean, go away. I mean, freeway. Yeah, free agent. Yeah. Away. He has this year only to prove that he belongs on this team. If I'm already hard on him, so past this year, if he don't show me something, anything, then I want him gone. I don't care who you get him out of here. Now, one thing I do agree on, with Coach and probably a lot of others, there's been this thing floating around that we should trade PQ in the fourth for Chase Young out of Washington. And I disagree. PQ, if you were going to make that trade, you wouldn't have to include a fourth round pick. PQ is, I want to say, a better player because he's more available than Chase Young. I think to trade for Chase Young now, you should probably be able to give up a fifth and a sixth and be happy. And Washington has to be happy because you don't know if you're going to get 3 games out of that guy. You don't know. You just don't know. And while he has crazy pass rusher skill, not potential, actual skill, we've seen it. It's there. We know he got it, but he can't stay healthy enough to use it. So I think you give up a fifth, sixth. Hell, if you got to give up just the fourth to get him, then give up the fourth to get him. But I don't think you need to include a player. And if you are going to include a player, include Owe. Let's go. You got him. I think it's a fair trade. Okay? They're both unavailable. Owe is unavailable to pass rush because he's trash. And Chase Young's unavailable because he's always hurt. But let's do it. It's fair trade. Fair trade. If you put together the amount of time that Chase Young is hurt compared to the amount of time that Owe is laying on his face eating grass, it equals to the same thing. That makes him the same player. Let's give me Chase Young for Owe. I'll take it any day. Because I'm nice, I'll throw the fourth round pick in because I want to get rid of Owe that bad. But yeah, give me that trade. Let me keep PQ. You give me Chase Young, and I'll toss you Owe. That sounds fair to me. That sounds dead even to me. You do that, then Baltimore's looking at some real pass rush. With Chase Young, Ojabo rotating, Tyus Bowser on the other side. Again, if Matabike continues to grow, if Travis Jones settles in this year, comes out and shows you something, Broderick Washington, Michael Pierce, these guys can make a difference. They could make a big difference. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Quick note before I get out of here. Steph Curry don't miss. I know this is way off subject. Steph Curry don't miss. That man played golf and got a hole in one. Man, listen. That frustrates me. I mean, that's dope. But on the same hand, it frustrates me. You kick rocks. Kick rocks, Steph. That's what I gotta say about that. Kick rocks. Congratulations though, but kick rocks. Now I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Shots fired. Bang bang. We know where that's going. It's facts though, coach. Shots fired though. Shots fired. Bang bang. We know where that's going. I'm gonna get off that subject for this stream go way awry. I'll let y'all handle that later. Y'all can handle that in the roundup. My last thing I'm gonna touch on before I get out of here. Today, very special day, is when I was younger. My father passed away when I was extremely young. He was taken from me at a very young age. Now, my mom did a phenomenal job raising me, and she had help, and the help came from my great grandmother, who, God rest her soul, has been gone for a long time now, but she lived a full life. That woman, I look at me and I see a lot of myself. I see a lot of her in myself. She changed me for the better, and being a young kid and still having someone to show you the amount of love you need when you don't have a parent is very, very important. And growing up, I can tell you for the years I had her, it was a good number of years. It wasn't my whole youth, but it was a good number of years. For the years I had her, she taught me so much. And I just want to say I love her. Thank you. You made me who I am. I appreciate you. And God rest your soul. Now, excuse me, I said I wasn't going to get emotional over that. Kind of hard not to, though. That's the end of the show for today. Thank you, everybody who came through. Like, share, subscribe. Your boy's going to try to do a lot more of these live streams where I pop in, we just have a conversation, we just talk it up and have a good time. Yes, indeed, they are. Yes, indeed, they are. Like, without the shadow of a doubt. Yes, indeed. Peace and blessings, Barzell. Peace, coach. We definitely gotta have more fun together, y'all. I'm pop on here, get y'all some more streams. I'm trying to make them find a scheduled time. It's gonna be a little harder because next week I go back to work, so my schedule is gonna be slightly different from what it is now. I won't be able to prepare for it as much, but I'm gonna try to do more of these. I love getting the content out here. I enjoy doing it. It's a great time every time. Also, while we here, get your merch. Get your merch. Living Big Flop, right there. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, get your merch. That's made by your boy. Your boy. It's the Living Big Flop tee. Listen, got a lot of merch at this store. The link will be in the description. I gotta edit the description when the live is over. The link will be in the description for the shirt. I got shorts. I got a speaker. I got, listen, and tons more to come. And there's more than just that on there. I added a ton of stuff just the other day. More shorts, more shirts. Any of y'all feel like a king? You feel like you the king of your own kingdom? Well, guess what? I got you covered. Go check the store. I got some heat for you. Check it out. I'm sure you'll love it. Um, and if there's any requests, special requests for things you want, I can see if I can get it for you. And more than likely I can. So just let me know. Thank you for thank you for tuning in. It's been a great stream. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Peace.